was up here doing trivia with me before as well. So I think our friendship revolves a lot around travel. We're kind of in competition to see who can get to 50 states first. Rob, we each have 47, although none of the remaining 3 are in common. But that's one of, we've been to many countries together. Thailand, amongst them would be Thailand, the Czech Republic, England, and Ireland last year, just to name a few. So, and Amsterdam, of course, can't forget that. So I think a lot of, what's that? Just can't remember. But it's kind of interesting because I kind of told a similar story last year at Jay's wedding. About 4 years ago, on one of our trips, Rob, Jay, and I went to Utah to Bryson Zion National Parks, and we're hanging out in a hot tub, I remember, outside at one of these places there, and we were kind of talking. All of us at the time were 3 single guys, and we kind of made a pact, and the deal was whoever was to get married last, because we were such travel buddies, would have to buy a trip for the other 2, their choice, basically, whoever the other 2 agreed upon, kind of the culmination. So the last one married would have to do that, and since Jay got married last year, and now Rob's getting married, it looks like that's me. I'm waiting to hear the trip. From these 2 guys, we'll have to agree on something. So I'm a man of my word. We discussed this 4 years ago.
Just for one quick second here. I guess we're here tonight to celebrate love. I mean, that's what marriage is really all about. It's to celebrate love. So, I guess we've had. I met Rob about 13 years ago, and I thought I knew him extremely well as a single man. But after he met Susan, he was almost a completely different person, better in a lot of ways. And I could tell just from the look in his eyes, look in his face, he was a lot more alive, a lot more open. And is there any one single quality that love can offer a person? I think it's exactly the changes we've seen in Rob since Susan has come into his life. So I just want to tell Rob and Susan that I've enjoyed the friendship throughout the years, and I look forward to continuing that with them as a couple in the future. Thank you.
I'm Kathy Kaiser, and I'm Sue's best friend from high school. And for my toast, I'm dedicated to Rob and Sue. It's called "We Were Made for One Another" by Barbara Beckering. Just as the ocean was made to reflect the sunset, the stars to answer wishes, and dreams to carry hope, so was our love made for a special purpose. We are a perfect match in love, like fire and warmth, smiles and laughter. Both of us are independently strong, yet we are made more complete through the strength of each other. Together we create a new blend of beauty and love, never before experienced, never to be repeated, and destined to endure forever. Some things were meant to be like you and I. Sue and Rob, I wish you the best in life together, and I know you 2 love each other very much, and I wish you nothing but the best to 2 very special people. May God bless you.
Do we have any more toasters or roasters?
Good evening. My name is Ellen Baker, and Sue happened to be one of the first people that I met since I moved to Chicago. And apologies for being late. I was out of town on business last week. I noticed that the blue sheets coming in late that number 19, at what restaurant did Rob first have brunch with Sue and the ladies? And I must say that was a very harsh introduction that we had one Saturday morning. We did talk about golf just a little bit. That was really the only thing that he could participate in. again, two wonderful people, and couldn't be happier for the both of them, and I'm so glad to be sharing this weekend with you, and many more years to come. So it's good to see you in a long and happy life together.
Hey, so Cresta.
Good. You're Sue?
If it's not
I
too
just
late.
wanted to. I wrote something for Rob that I was going to have read at the ceremony, but I actually didn't work out because our minister. Anyway. It's a dedication to Rob from me. And it goes, my friend, my love, my husband to be. Our beliefs are the same, that we both believe that life is nothing more than experience you have daily and throughout life. Our friendship, you are my best friend who can joyfully sing with me when on the top of a mountain or walk peacefully besides me while being silent in the valley. Our love. Your love brings to me the ability to be the person who I want to be and strive to be. You do not lead me, nor do I lead you. We both can lead or we follow. A husband to be. The moment I met you, I felt like I had known you all my life when it was only 5 minutes. Really realizing that our love will be a lifetime brings a huge smile to my face every day. I know that our love for each other provides a foundation for our success in life and true deep happiness as we're meant to be so. I also wanted to say, back in 1996, Kathy and I went to see a psychic. I've never been to a psychic in my life, and I probably will never go back. It was a fluke thing. We were walking back.
No, it wasn't.
It was her idea. I went. Anyway, it was October 15th, 1996, and I sat in a little room with a lady, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is really weird. And I asked the lady, I'm like, so what kind of guy am I going to marry? What am I supposed to ask a psychic? And anyway, she said, you will meet some, and I have the actual sheet of paper here. She's located at 2936 North Clark. Here's the reason why you want to go. She told me that I would meet a fair-skinned man, very tall, blonde hair, and I will meet him in 1 year, which I met him the following year, and then we will marry 4 years after we meet. And our 4th year anniversary is this November. So we're about 3.5 years after we've met. And so that's the psychic. So anyway, she's true, and it worked. So it's great. Okay. Thank you.
Don't have any prepared speech. I didn't go to that psychic back in 1996. I'm sorry, it's also almost blacked out. I just wanted to say, the psychic off. As people have said, I think I knew from day one that Sue was the one. I mean, we were by far best friends. All the same interests. We love to travel. We love to go skiing. We love to go sailing. It's never a thing of she wants to do something, I want to do something else. I mean, we're always right in line and always we just spend all the time together. So I just wanted to confirm that Sue, I love you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming. Thank you for playing along in trivia and for the, I think, heartfelt toasts and great stories. And I think it's just a great way to end the night. Thank you.
George and Helen for the evening. Very much appreciate it. It's lovely. And look forward to having a wonderful time tomorrow evening. Well, thank you.
You heard a couple of toasts here. Do any of you know where toasting came from? And a while back, and weddings were always celebrated with wine, but in the early times in France, the wine was not so good. And what they would do was they would put a piece of burnt toast in the bottom of the glass to take away some of the bitterness of the wine. And as the goblet was being passed around, the person who last strained the glass and got down to the toast was the person who was entitled to make a speech and say something about the prospective couple. And I thought that was a kind of new news to me. In any case, thank you very much for coming. I think we had a very nice dinner, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.